Sarepta Therapeutics (SRPT) is trending as fresh concerns ripple through the biotech community following reports of a patient death in one of its gene therapy trials. While details are still emerging, the incident has intensified ongoing debates about the safety profile of Sarepta's experimental treatments, which are at the core of the company's strategy to dominate the market for Duchenne muscular dystrophy, or DMD, and other rare neuromuscular diseases. The tragic development comes at a sensitive time for Sarepta, which recently announced a strategic restructuring plan that includes significant layoffs and a renewed focus on its highest priority pipeline programs. Management argues the move will extend the cash runway and position Sarepta to deliver on key near term catalysts, but some investors fear that deep cuts and program deprioritization could slow innovation or weaken Sarepta's pipeline depth at a critical moment. The patient death has reignited questions around regulatory scrutiny, particularly as the FDA already requested a black box warning for Elevidys, Sarepta's flagship DMD gene therapy, raising the bar for both approval and commercial success of future programs. For some, this news reinforces worries that safety risks could lead to stricter oversight, higher trial costs, or delays, potentially jeopardizing Sarepta's competitive edge in the rapidly evolving gene therapy landscape. Despite the negative headlines, some traders and long term bulls see the recent pullback in share price as a potential buying opportunity, arguing that the company's underlying science and rare disease franchise still have substantial upside if key milestones deliver. There's also renewed speculation that Sarepta's leaner structure and sharpened focus could make it an attractive takeover target for larger pharmaceutical players eager to expand their rare disease or gene therapy portfolios, especially if they believe they can manage the regulatory hurdles more effectively. Meanwhile, the investor community is divided. Some question whether current management is making the right calls to balance risk and growth, while others remain confident that Sarepta's leadership will navigate these headwinds and emerge stronger. Eyes are now on upcoming clinical updates, earnings, and any further safety disclosures, which could swing sentiment dramatically in either direction. Until then, Sarepta's stock remains a battleground between believers in its pioneering gene therapies and skeptics worried about safety, execution, and regulatory risk.
So all of these come amid a stock that is in a strong bearish trend. Even with this loss, I don't think it has printed a 52-week low. It's just hovering above that 52-week low. I think the 52-week low is around $17 or thereabout. Let's see, has it printed that? Yeah, it hasn't printed a 52-week low. If not, we would have seen a value around here. So it's quite an unfortunate situation. Let's see what we have. For some reason, the algos were actually projecting that something was going to happen by today. Not necessarily by today, but by Monday. Okay, so it probably came today. So we have upper projections 26.7, 30.45 to 32.76. You can't rely on this at all. You can't rely on this. There's a good chance that is there any chance that it's going to continue to print lower prices? What are the odds? Okay, let's have a look at the 4 hour chart and see 4 hour chart. Lower prices expected to keep printing going into Tuesday, the 22nd of July. That will not be unusual. That will not be out of place if it continues to do so. Let's see. Let's see whether we can get some analysis on Sarepta. If we do, Sarepta. So here on the 4 hour chart, let's see what we have. Do we have upper projections? Well, we do 20.80. No guarantee that that will be the case. Even high, slightly higher projections, 21.45, 22.05. Let's see what we have. This is for Sarepta, isn't it? Let me see. I don't think so. It's not for Sarepta. Okay, yeah. Let's see what we have here. Okay, no, we don't have anything for Sarepta. So, yeah, that's how it is. The oil prices are expected to keep printing up till Tuesday, even if not even beyond. We have here a rebound might begin to ensue by Wednesday, the 23rd of July. So there's hope. The algos are they see some hope. The momentum is expected to pick up from Tuesday to the 22nd of July. Yeah, so that's when it's extrapolated that some weakness, some strength may return, especially if when it's going to be just a short term strength, because the yeah, so if in terms of short term strength, it's not really going to filter through on its 21 period moving average. It's only just going to it will filter through, but not as much. Obviously, being a much slower moving average, you wouldn't expect a lot to happen there. But yeah, it's expected to pick up on Tuesday and maybe consolidate going into Thursday, the 24th, and then after that maybe decline again. But these are just extrapolations. No guarantee that they will pan out. We've seen upper projections towards 21 or thereabout. We saw even 37.48. That's a really an extreme. So just see what you make of SRPT, and thank you very much for watching this video.